Mortal Shell Enhanced Edition, Rich, is out now, and because we've not done a comparison video for a while, for reasons that I'll go into in a minute, we thought we'd check it out on the Series X. But basically, it's the same on the PS5. So this is enhanced versus last gen version. Regular version, yeah. So basically, but if you own the regular version, you can just kind of update it and download a patch, and then well, on the new consoles, obviously.
Of course.
This is the big thing that it's all about. It's all about the 60 FPS.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't realise how shit it looks on the One S. Like, it shouldn't come as any surprise, but
yeah,
it's a very old console now, and yeah, it's a new game. So yeah, but I kind of laughed a little bit when I saw it. Textures just pop in, enemies pop in. It's not a great version, if I'm being completely honest. But
One X still looks nice, actually.
It does. And we'll do the side by sides. And there isn't really much between the One X and the Series X, as you'll see here, Rich. If anything, but the big thing is now that the visuals are the same,
right, on
the One X and the Series X, but the Series X is 60 FPS. So
maybe I'd say there's a little bit more armor detail. Like it looks slightly shinier, like on that sort of pauldron. That's the shoulder bit in it. A
slight amount of better, because it says improved textures, and I think there are.
Yeah.
But if you played it on the One X, that's a good version.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty game in 4K, but obviously 4K improved textures. But the 60 FPS, that's the big thing. And I think you are right. Slightly improved textures. But
it's not a massive leap, actually, is it, when you look at it like that?
It's not. But like I said, it's more about the 60 FPS. So now you can play it in 4K, and it looks gorgeous. It's a very pretty game. And also, like, this weird thing, there seems to be like more flowers. Well, not more flowers, but on the last gen version, there's flowers there. There's the little red flowers that aren't in the Series X version. So I was like, oh, they must have had to kind of get rid of them so that it can run in 60 FPS. But you'll see in another shot in a minute. Also, look how awful these candles are on the One S. They are perhaps the worst candles I've ever seen in a video game.
And we know candles, you know.
We do. We know candles, and we love a good candle. But going back to what I was talking about, just about the red flowers.
Yeah.
In different scenes, you'll see red flowers on the Series X version, but not on the last gen version. So I feel like they've just moved the flowers around.
That's strange.
But
no consistency. Is there an element of procedural generation, maybe?
No, I don't think so.
That's nice.
But yeah, going from the last gen version to the new Series X version. It's very nice. But yeah, obviously if you've got PS5, you're going to get the same. And if you get the PS5, you also get the haptic feedback.
Of course, the lovely DualSense features.
Yeah, so they've set that up for Mortal Shell. So you do have that to look forward to.
Does that not hurt her scalp?
Well, I'm fairly sure that she's not too worried about that.
Right,
I feel like she's a bit of like an undead. I haven't played Mortal Shell. This is the first bit I played of it. I played about 2 hours today to get to a point where I could capture a load. I don't really know who she is. Next time, though, I'll ask her whether it hurts her scalp, Rich.
Thank you. If you could.
It's all right, mate. We're asking the important questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like,
people appreciate this.
They do. I appreciate it, Rich.
Thanks.
It looks great on the One X and Series X, right?
It does, yeah. It's actually a really pretty game. I don't know a whole lot about this. It may shock you. I'm not a big
Souls-like.
I'm not a big Souls-like guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a mechanic where you have a shell and you pick your different shells and you basically level up those shells, and each shells has different stats and abilities and kind of that. So yeah, it's an interesting take. And I enjoyed the preview, and I enjoyed the couple of hours I played today. So it looks like if you do want to pick it up, it might be worth it. Matt loved it as well, didn't he? Didn't he give it like an 8?
He did, yeah. He reviewed it quite highly. Are you going to see it through, do you think?
I think I will, yeah. But after Persona 5, which turned up this morning.
Oh, nice.
Strikers, of course. Right. Strikers, Rich.
Indeed.
But yeah, as I alluded to at the beginning of the video, the reason we haven't had any videos for a while is One, there's not a lot of games out, and we don't just want to force videos. But two, I've actually been on jury duty for the past, at least 2 weeks. So I haven't really been around. But, Rich, that'll change now. So hopefully a little bit more consistent. But it's a really dull year, isn't it, at the moment?
It's not been the best start to the year, no. No, when you think of how last year started, this has been pretty dull. But
yeah, like I say, we won't force out videos just for the sake of it, but we've been thinking of some cool ideas that you'll see in the next few weeks. But yeah, Rich, that's Mort Show Enhanced Edition. Folks, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, folks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.